There's too much. So much tension.
Why is there tension? Why does he have tension towards me today? What's wrong, Croaks?
257.
What's wrong, mate? You want to talk about it?
Nothing. There's absolutely nothing wrong. I'm happy because we're back on another episode of the 257 Collective Podcast. My name is Matt, and once again, as always, I'm joined by my two very best friends, two blokes that I love, I have no tension towards at the moment, is Connor William Watson, Kaylin J. Ponga.
She's fiery in here today.
Are you lying?
No, I don't. I've got nothing. There's nothing wrong. I just like when you're in the moment. Just be in the moment.
I'm in the. That's. I'd
here,
say
mate.
I'm
I'm
very
in the
good
moment.
at being in the moment. I'm very
You were
calm.
You're
clear.
not.
I know what I need to do.
What
today.
are you looking down at?
I've got anxiety.
About what?
You didn't write something down, and then you told me before. Did I have it? So I didn't prep for it.
But how many
stressed.
times
Stressed.
yesterday did I ask any questions, boys, about the rundown?
And
sheet?
I gave you my question.
And
No,
then
you
you just
didn't. No,
rocked
you
up
didn't.
here and you go, "Do you have advice?" And I said that wasn't on the run sheet, so no, I don't.
It's something we've done every episode for the last 12 episodes.
But we've also done top 3. You put that on the list today, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I had to tell you what genre it was.
Yeah, but
True.
Anyway, boys, how are you? Are you good? Cappy, you good?
I love you.
Are you
and I love
well?
you. Very well. Very
love you
happy,
too.
healthy, and
And
what else?
humble.
Humble.
Humbled.
Oh.
Humbled.
Would you say you're humble?
Hungry
Hungry?
to do the podcast. And honoured to be here. Honoured to be
there you
here.
go.
Yes, the very important H's of life.
So you good? You're well.
I am well. I am
Connor,
well.
how are you?
I'm great. I'm grateful, and I'm
Gracious.
gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Croaks, how are you?
I am big, brown, and beautiful.
Beautiful.
That was off the dome.
That
Thanks,
was
boys.
nice. Weekend off for the boys? Weekend off?
It was a weekend off for me. Yeah. So I got back home up north, back to Taree, where I'm from. I was Nabiac, but whenever people ask me where I'm from, I say, "Oh, Nabiac." They say, "Where's that?" I say, "It's near Taree," and they go, "Oh, yeah." So it was good. I had a good time. I got back today. How are you, boys?
What
Rough weekend.
What does going to the farm consist of?
Not a lot. Not a heap.
Hanging out in the back shed.
Not a lot. Just a bit.
Just a bull.
Nah. I just kicked back.
Yeah.
Had to mow the lawn.
Are you on the tools? Yeah, are you on the
Nah,
tools?
not so much.
Any tool belts?
Nah, no tool belts. Not this time.
No tool.
Talking very cryptic, aren't we? Yeah. I know.
Tool belts.
Shit podcasting.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Nah, not really. Not lately. There has been times where I had to go back and help with hay and stuff like that, but that's just
So you haven't used
boring.
the tool belt?
Nah, it's
lately?
boring stuff. I don't have to talk about that.
Yeah.
How are you, boys? Rough weekend.
Yeah. I guess it was a rough weekend because of Thursday. I didn't play personally. I watched. I felt a part of it still. Yeah, life sucks when you're losing footy, and that's the truth. It's not great when all you really do throughout the week is work towards or work for 80 minutes, and for some reason we just can't put that 80 minutes together at the moment. There's a few reasons. I mean, no excuses. At the end of the day, we got to be better, but yeah, we're missing a few pieces to the puzzle. I don't want to say excuses, but I think we're as a group we're very determined to get back to what we know we can be.
Connor?
Yeah, I agree with Kaylin. I think we're probably too at the moment. Like, even though we say we're missing people, it's not an excuse.
Yeah.
I look at the Roosters, for example, and the way that they're missing so many players, but it's just next man up mentality there, and they just get the job done. I still think we've just got a lot of work to do in that area. Like, it shouldn't matter who's playing. We should be able to rely on the person that's in there just to come in and do their job. Yeah, our starts have not been good enough. That's where we're leaking like 12 to 18 points in the first 20 minutes and then playing catch-up footy from there on. So that's been a frustrating part of it. But
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It definitely is. Yeah.
But the thing is, like, as much as we've been going shit for the last 6 weeks, we're still 2 points out of the 8. So, like, you got to look at it from that perspective. Once we gel and, like, things come into gear,
Yeah.
it's not going to take much for us to get back to where we know we should be. But the thing is, like, we're starting to get to the point now where we're like 10 rounds in, 11 rounds in.
Yeah, it's crunch.
We need to start turning things around now. So
It's crunch time. We
but
talk about every week being like, we've got to win this week. Like we can only say that for so long. Like it's literally we have to win.
Yeah.
But
it's an old saying, isn't it? There's always next week in footy until there's not.
Until there's not,
you know. So bit of a crazy week in footy, obviously. Not the rule change, but the rule crackdown.
Yeah.
Right, but we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about an incident that happened on social media, a tool that could be so great yet so evil in a way.
Depends how you use it, isn't it?
And it was one of, I don't know him personally, I believe you boys might, but Jack Bird, right, he had a bit of an emotional game against his ex-club who he won a premiership with, the Sharks. He was playing for the Dragons. Got done in Golden Point. Tough way to lose in any game, especially against your old team. And there was a video of him crying in the sheds, and he copped a lot of slack for it, and there's a lot of photos getting shown around about how it's pretty ordinary. What do you boys reckon about it? KP?
Yeah, when I saw it, mate, I know he's I think he's strong enough. He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
He's been through a lot of injuries. I know that these comments to him, I don't reckon he would look at them and he wouldn't read into it too much. Given how strong he is, I reckon mentally. But I just think, yeah, if he did need, like, I support him. You know, he was obviously emotional because he lost, and for me, I love that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
You want to see people like that. You want to know that he cares.
Yep.
And the comments that the people were saying, like,
ordinary, man. Very strange.
Well,
like it's just hiding behind the shade, isn't it? Like
if he wasn't emotional, they'd be going at him for not caring.
If he was laughing after the game with
exactly.
his ex teammates, people would be having a stab at him. But he's emotional about it after the game, and people are having a stab at him.
So
he can't win, mate. It's ordinary, and I think the people who understand that back him, and people who don't.
Every athlete in the NRL or any athlete out there sees that sort of stuff and laughs at that, at the comments, at the way that people are carrying on. It's just the way social media is. It's giving people a platform to just voice
their
want.
opinions, yeah. And Connor, a big weekend coming up this weekend in Rugby League is the Indigenous round, something pretty close to your heart. We all know that you have the cultural choice boots that get painted on each round of the year for Indigenous round. So, mate, what do you reckon about this week?
Yeah, it's exciting. Just on the Jack Bird stuff, like, I think it's important to address this stuff because I know Birdie's a strong guy, but there's people out there who probably aren't as mentally resilient as he is. And when people say this stuff, they take it to heart, and one day it might be too much for someone. So
100%.
That's not on. Like, some of that's not on. And everyone's entitled to their opinion, right? If you haven't played good, you haven't played good. But I think that for someone to show that he's, like, visibly upset after a game and then people to hammer him about that, I don't agree with that one. But looking forward to next week, Indigenous round. We verse Manly on Sunday, which I'm looking forward to. This is the third year of us doing the Boots for Brighter Futures project as part of my family's charity, the Cultural Choice Association. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think the auction starts Thursday night after the first game. We got boots from players from the Roosters, which is cool. We got guys from the Bulldogs, Canberra, Storm.
Tigers?
Tigers, and then obviously us here at the Knights. So there's going to be a fair few players' boots that are up for auction, and then looking forward to hopefully raising some good quality money out of it. And then, but the real thing is the opportunity that we're trying to provide for these young Indigenous kids, to be able to paint some of their culture and represent their story, tell the players' story, and be able to see some of their idols wear the
Have you got yours
boots,
painted?
so.
I have. Yeah, there was a picture. They put up pictures on the Culture Choice Association Instagram. So I've seen mine. Mine a fight. Everyone's a fight every year, but I love mine.
I'm not taking the piss, but would yours go for the most? Did his go for the most last year?
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah. That's
pretty,
mad.
It was pretty
Crazy money.
Yeah.
Crazy money.
Was it big dollies?
Like,
Yeah, it was like 20 grand almost.
Oh yeah,
for
20 ducks.
which is
I think it was
duckies,
that much, wasn't it?
duckies.
Was it?
It was like 15, I think. Oh, I don't know, but no, it was 15, I think, which is pretty
Mine
cool.
went for like $500. But
Yeah,
It's crazy, eh?
my mum bought mine for 50 cents. As we always do, we got
I actually had to pay my mum to buy one.
Yeah, same. A little fan shout out, KP. I know you got one.
Yeah, Jovan Johnson. We've seen you supporting the both the Instagram and the podcast, what we are as a brand. So thank you for being a supporter.
I got one, boys. His name's Finn Hobbs. He's actually from Scotland.
Ooh.
And he was throwing a shout out to his two mates.
Can you try his name in Scottish? Scottish?
Scottish.
Finn. Finn Hobbs.
It's not, a long enough name.
Have a
It's only
beer with
one.
me.
It's only one. What was that?
I don't know. What was
Why
that?
does Finn sound like he's from India?
Sorry,
and
Finn.
he wanted to send a shout out to his two mates, Charlie and Dingo. They're from Australia.
Charlie and Dingo.
Oh, true.
Scottish.
What name? Dingo.
Can you do accents, bro?
Not really. If I could hear someone and then try and replicate it, yeah, I think I can sort of. I'll go all right at them, but
Yeah. Go. Just try one.
which one?
Do
what
an
you want?
Irish one for me, please.
To be sure.
Yeah, to be sure. I remember I was with Brendan O'Hagan one day and he goes, "Do you guys know the way to Bondi?" He goes, "We're looking for the beach to Bondi." And we're in Newcastle.
The best thing about Brendan doing it is like
He's really
for
good
the
at it.
listeners and the viewers. He's like a pasty redhead, so he looks like he's Irish.
Yeah,
he's over in England now, and he reckons he does it heaps.
He's so funny.
Yeah, I got a shout out.
Yep.
Ben Laurie. He DM'd us saying that he used Kings to You to his friends, and they've been getting into him. That's actually a Hamish and Andy thing, Kings to You. It's not us, but I just thought that was cool. So, yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Like it was our fault.
Thanks, bro.
fault.
Thanks,
Sorry, bro. And then the other one.
Take it out with the head honchos, lad.
I know.
We're just the baby podcasters. Hey,
We're
the
rookies
biggest
out here.
take it
man.
out with the
We're the biggest, brother.
I got,
Kings to you.
No cap.
I got one more. So, Cook the movie, right? It's a movie being shot in Newcastle. Director Cameron. He's a young Newey lad. So they basically shot and filmed all of it here in Newey, and it's coming out soon. So keep an eye out for that. It's called Cook the Movie. I think it's just about like a young teenager's quest journey. Filmed in Newey.
You gonna get
So-
a role?
Is your brother in it?
Gonna get a gig, bro?
Nah. Hopefully, maybe get EP or something.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Get my name on there.
As we always do, we've got a little rundown. So today we got a new thing that we're going to try and do every week is it's footy chat, but it's not. It's footy chat mixed with a bit of pop culture. So every now and then we're going to name our starting 13 for a rugby league side, but of different genres. So you'll find out a little bit more about that later. And we've got KP's Killer of the Week. We've got the FWPs. Then we got our GOAT segment again, and it's sport related once again. We got the roast is back. It was received extremely well last week, and then we're going to finish with our top 3 and a bit of audience advice. So we'll jump straight into this footy chat that we wanted to talk about, and what it is we wanted to name our starting 13.
Yeah.
But from different topics. So this week, are you right?
Yeah, I'm just excited.
Into the mic.
What are you coughing straight into the mic for? You're not even talking.
Well, I'm getting ready to announce my team.
So this week is a footy team 1 to 13 named up of rappers, right? And then maybe next week we might do actors, and then the week after we might do athletes from different sports, right?
I like that.
Okay, so who wants to start us off? I'm excited,
Can
man.
I go?
Go,
Yeah,
Connor.
you go,
Go, Connor.
you
Go.
All right, so, a lot of research, a lot of thinking about this. At fullback, I couldn't go past Damian Lillard, Dame Dollar.
Damian Lillard.
Yes.
He is a rapper.
He's
He is
a
a
rapper.
rapper.
Is
Dame
he
Dollar.
actually?
He's a rapper, yeah.
He's a rapper.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
And purely, so he's about 6'1", my favourite basketball player. Athleticism, skill, clutch. I've actually got his jersey up there.
Yeah, you do.
Signed. It says 2 Connor, if anyone cares.
Don't think they do.
No, they don't.
On the wings, who you got?
I went with Quavo,
Yeah, Quavo.
and Snoop Dogg.
Bro, I got Snoop Dogg on my
Yeah.
wing too.
Yeah.
Kick
And
to
I
him.
just thought,
Kick to him all day.
Long.
He's 6'5".
Long. Yes, exactly.
In the centres, mate?
In my centres, I went with two big dogs. I went with Chris Brown and Kanye West.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kanye.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think Kanye's that big.
I know, but it was like big dog rap, like they're
Oh, righto.
Yeah.
Name, yeah.
they're like big dog names. You know what I mean?
In the halves?
In the halves at 5'8", I went with the Kid Leroy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I had to get him in my team somewhere, and I just thought a bit of youth, versatility,
Excitement.
Creativity.
Spark.
Creativity.
Yeah, he's doing big things. So he's my 5'8", next up and comer, and I couldn't go past my halfback and captain Drizzy Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See next to the name. I've
See
got
next
him
to
as
the
mine.
name.
He's mine too.
You know, he's the top dog. He just won
He's the orchestrator.
artist of
the decade. Yeah.
Yep. So in the front row, I actually got Rick Ross.
Yeah, big fella.
Rick Ross.
Big
Intimidation
10.
factor.
Big 10.
I went
Big
to Rick.
10,
I went to
yeah.
Rick Ross.
He actually, I was reading something when I tried to Google like rappers that were good athletes, and he actually got offered a scholarship to play football at one of the universities when I was
Like doing drugs.
So, but then he went down the other path.
I'm pretty sure it was a drug He got caught with drugs and then went down the gangster and then turned into a rapper.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go. Did not know that.
Look at KP coming out with the facts.
I've
Wow.
never done
Who was
that.
that?
That was my first time. Someone pat me on the back.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
My other front row to partner him, back from the dead. I had to bring Biggie Smalls.
Yeah. Big call. I probably should have put a disclaimer. Like, we probably couldn't use dead people.
Yeah.
But I'll let it play on because I didn't
But I was just thinking about pure size factor.
Yeah.
That's
That's an intimidating forward pack, man.
It is
Who
big.
you got at hooker?
my hooker, J. Cole. The orchestrator.
Yeah.
it's an interesting
Work ethic, right?
There you go.
Through the roof.
There you go.
He's going to make 50 plus tackles a game. And then he's the orchestrator. You know, he's going to get some clean ball out to the halves there. Kid Leroy taking him on down short sides. That's what we love to see.
There you go.
Back row, I went with 2 heavy hitters, bro.
2 heavies.
2 heavies. Intimidation factor. This 4-pack is scary, man.
Oh, no, bro. Give it to me.
I got the game right.
Oh.
LA, gang. And 50 Cent, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, I got 50 cent in my back row too.
100%. Because he's tough, bro. He's been shot like 7 times.
And who's locking the scrum?
A lock. I had to go with some X factor. I had to go with versatility. I had to go with a bit of unpredictability.
Are you rapping now?
I went with my man's Jack Harlow.
Oh, I don't know about that selection.
You know what I mean?
I don't
Jack
know.
Harlow,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know
I don't
about
know.
Lock.
That was an intimidating forward pack until you hit Harlow.
Yeah.
Imagine him just doing all that sus shit he does at lock. Like, he'd be
Did
wigging
you-
teammates out.
Did you do a bench?
No, I picked a bench. So this includes 14 to 18 because I just went with the 1-4 squad. I went with the whole team. I went with energy and impact. That's what I need for my bench,
I like that.
and that's what 1-4 brings. I just, you know, I don't know where they're going to come on it, but I just feel like all of those
They'll
boys
do a job.
They'll just
They'll
do the
do a
job
job.
for me.
They'll do a
They'll get
job,
it done.
All right, I'll go next. At fullback, boys, I've got Jay-Z. Right, big talker. He's a smart man. He's been around for a while. He understands the game. Set the line perfect, right? On the wings, I've gone for height. I've gone MGK and Snoop Dogg. Kick to him all day, boys. Tries.
MGK.
Tries. Bro, he's 6'6". Yeah. He's 6'6". That's kiddies, right? In the centers, I've gone for the same thing. For height and build. G-Eazy, 2 Chainz.
Ooh,
Yeah.
2 Chainz is a big man.
Big man.
Yeah.
Massive man.
2 Chainz.
In the halves, at 6, I've got Drizzy. Creativity, bit of versatility.
At
And at the
6?
halfback and my 7 is Eminem.
Yeah.
I actually had that halves pairing, and then I just changed it because, you know, I wanted to get a bit of youth in the squad. I felt like Eminem, he would lead the boys around, but he just doesn't have it in his legs anymore.
Nah, I think he does.
I think he does.
I think he
I've
does.
got him in my team.
In the front row, I've
Definitely.
gone for a bit of muscle. I've gone Dr. Dre and Busta Rhymes.
Buster Rhymes.
Thanks.
Buster.
In the number 9 position, I've got someone who needs to be crafty. Someone who needs to chirp all day, right? Make all the tackles. I've gone Kendrick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Thanks. In the back row, I've gone 2 pretty big fellas. Mobile, strong, fast. I've gone J. Cole and 50 Cent.
J. Cole.
Yeah. Man, he's about to go play basketball in Africa.
He
He can
actually
hold
is-
his own.
He actually already
He must be
played.
a big beat.
He can hold his own. And at 13, I've gone someone a bit different. A little nifty fella there to just do his tackles, get through his work. I've gone Big Sean.
Okay.
Okay.
Respected
Yeah.
among his peers.
I reckon he's getting 80. What minutes is he?
Never lets me
punching?
down. No, I reckon he's got it in him. He's
got
a
it in him?
smaller fella. He doesn't need to take the carries that Buster and Dr. Dre will have. So
Okay.
there you go. KP, who
Yeah.
you got?
Bit of local homegrown talent. We need the way the game's going at the moment. Off the cuff, freestyle. Can go missing at times. Has gone missing in the past. But look, was good when he was in his prime. 360. 360. A bit of local homegrown talent.
Kicking bombs with him all day.
Like you, I went for tall wingers. I went 2 Chainz and Snoop. You know, they used to be in high, getting under the high ball.
Exactly right. Exactly.
Under the
Well
high ball.
done. Well done.
I need centers that are built like Olam. Brick shithouse.
Yes.
I went to Baby and 50 Cent. Powerful centers.
Shout out to Justin Mullen though.
Justin
That guy's
Mullen.
a beast.
Freak.
man.
In your
freak.
halves?
Knowledge, Eminem, and Drizzy as 7.
Oh, so you've gone Drizzy 7.
Yeah, with the C next to his name. He's,
Okay.
he's the orchestrator.
Yep.
Rick Ross and DJ Khaled. Rick Ross, the boss. Intimidation factor. DJ Khaled, he's probably a bit of a softer ball playing middle. But I'll put him in
Imagine
the
DJ
team.
Khaled taking carries, bro.
Yeah, he's probably...
Wait, but bro, his chat would be grouse.
It
On
would
the
be.
field, his chat would be hectic.
Now, I needed a tough 9.
It would be confident. Just sorry, let's just stick on Khaled. It
Yep.
would be confident. Imagine running out and he's there in the back. Just, we the best.
Hey.
We the
Hey,
best.
he'll be taking a
Imagine
hit.
running out there.
They
bro.
don't want us
Yeah.
there.
Oh.
He'll be taking a hit up. Another one.
another one.
Another one.
Okay.
I needed a tough 9. This guy's probably been shot at. I think he's probably been to jail. Lil Wayne. And he's been there for a while. He knows the game. He knows the game, my friend.
That man is an OG.
Yeah.
Well done.
I like my back rowers.
Give it to me.
I like my back rowers. A leader, experienced, someone that people look up to, Jay-Z in the back row.
Yes, mate.
My other one is different, Stormzy. Oh my God. You see him in the back row, bro?
Completely forgot about Stormzy. Big fella.
Holy hell.
He's a big
fella,
dude,
bro.
man.
And he looks at you with them
You're
eyes.
telling me you're not hitting them short? Oh,
Shut up.
please. All right, and my 13, boys. This is where I reckon my team's different.
Is this where you get the edge?
This guy, right?
Are you built different?
This guy, he can either ruin the game, or he can make the game.
Yeah.
Right? He's come into the game and he's done some dirty things.
Yeah?
Right? He hasn't got the trust of the team at the moment, but he'll get there. Takashi 6'9".
Oh!
Takashi 6'9".
I don't think so.
Nah, he's erratic.
Team morale.
erratic.
Team morale 0.
He's erratic.
He's a
gonna,
snitch.
He's going to get around.
Honestly?
He's going to do some crazy things.
Honestly, you're playing with 12 men. Okay. 50 Cent would fold him before he gets on the field. I'm being serious, boys. I think I take it out. I think I got the team.
I don't reckon.
I think so. Here's where I think I got the advantage, boys. My back five. They're too big and powerful.
I
I
got
think
Justin Olam twice.
No, you don't. You have 50 Cent and who's the other one?
The baby.
The baby's all right.
I think, boys, the point of difference for me is Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's
He's a baller. He's a straight baller.
Yeah.
The
I didn't
Migos.
know he was a rapper.
No, he's actually
Yeah,
got
he
good
is.
music. I swear. It's actually good. It's pretty fire.
That was
fire.
fun. So next week we'll do something different.
The Migos are my coaching staff, attack,
Oh,
defense,
she's
and the head coach there. So we've just got all three. Covers all bases.
Who's the coach? I'm
Yeah, the
I'm just
Migos,
going to
the
coach.
Migos,
I'm
the
just going
Migos.
to coach.
You're going to coach yours?
Who's your coach?
Me? I was going to put, I think, Dan and Kemp in.
Oh, Kempy,
Yeah.
Shit.
Just for morale.
Mm.
I should have done that. Sorry, Kempy. You can be assistant. Okay. We'll move on. We're going to do the FWP's first world problems. KP, you want to start?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to start
We'll do it. Please.
because this is the best segment in the world. You know, this is what they call the first world problems.
Yeah, hurry the fuck up.
This is when you have a problem that shouldn't be a problem. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, it's not really that big of a deal.
I
but-
think they've been listening. I think they know what it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to think of one.
I don't understand how you come in here with so unprepared and tell me you're prepared.
Nah. Okay. Can
You
I
had
say
one.
this?
You had one. Go.
A pool. Having a pool in winter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. Yes. That's fair. You have to clean it.
It's a
annoying.
waste of space.
Yeah, because you're not going to use it.
You're not going to use it.
Yeah.
That's why we got the shower.
Something to do with being cold. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think
Cold in winter.
I had a couple to do with some cold things.
Yeah.
So winter, right? Getting out of bed in the morning. It's harder.
So much tougher.
It's
It is,
harder,
it
bro.
is.
The bed's warm.
So tough.
going and seeing the sunrise isn't that enjoyable
Nah, it's
in
not.
winter.
It's too hard. And your nose is all cold and stuff. It's too hard.
Yes.
You know what else? Finding the right temperature, right? On someone else's shower. So we've been traveling a little bit lately. And you know when you're at home, you just know exactly. You know exactly where to put the heat
No.
to nail it.
You know these things.
You don't when you're at someone else's. You burn yourself or you're too cold straight away.
Yeah. 3rd degrees on the shoulder.
Yeah.
It's no good for anyone.
It's not ideals, Matthew.
No, it's not. It's not. I've got, boys, I've got a couple. You know when you switch a light on in the house and it delays?
Yep.
I'm over it. I don't have time to stand there, right? Flick the switch, wait
How
3
long are you
seconds.
What fucking lights are you using?
There's this one in my
farm,
house.
This is farm, eh?
It's the farm. Takes ages for the electricity to travel through the farm. But the other day, it's the one in my room. When I flick it on, it takes just like 3 seconds, but I can walk a couple steps in 3 seconds. The other day, smashed my toe on my bedside table, and I'm not having any of it. Do you agree with me?
I agree.
I
yes.
agree, but you know when
No, you always do this.
You know
always
when that would be good?
No, he always does this. He always goes, "I agree," but
often-
and then
he
tries to
often-
solve it.
you know what would be good? You know
You
what would be
often-
good? You want to listen? So like, you know when you're a little kid and you were scared because the light would take ages to turn off? It would have been good running from the light to the bed.
I'm not a little kid anymore.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it would have been good when you were a kid.
But I'm not a kid. My second one is in my car. Another car problem is when I go to
Your
fill.
whole car
is
a
when I go
problem.
to fill up. Is when I go to fill up. You know how it's got the sensor to tell you to stop filling up?
Yours doesn't.
Yeah.
Nah, it's something's wrong with it, or something's wrong with my fuel tank. So when I go to fill up, I'll be filling up for like 2 seconds and it'll click out.
How is
So I
your
have
car
to start
still
again.
street legal? I just
So
don't
I have to
understand.
start again. Hey,
It's not. We should probably stop talking about your car before someone notices how bad it is.
there's nothing wrong with it. There's literally nothing wrong with it. Like something.
It's got the structure of a car,
There's nothing seriously wrong with it.
but it's not really.
If anyone's selling, just let
Legal.
me know. I'll buy. I need a new one.
Sell
Yeah.
it.
If anyone wants to sponsor this podcast either as well, just get on that as well.
Here we go. I actually got one more. It's when your crush is on The Bachelorette.
Oh, yeah. That's not
The girl of your dreams is now.
The girl that you've commented on every single post for the last year.
I did that as a laugh, boys.
Oh yeah.
I did it as a laugh.
So Croaks.
No one
the-
knew about it, but and you were doing it. So
It's not a
She
laugh.
knew about it.
Yeah, but we
She was
didn't.
laughing.
No, there was a couple friends that knew about it.
Do you want to say what you were doing?
Couple
Just
inside friends.
tell
No, it's been
people.
mentioned on here before.
Just
It's
tell-
been mentioned.
are you upset about her going on that?
No,
Are you going to audition for it?
no. Just quickly, I'm pretty sure she's bisexual.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to be a funny guy.
Did you
What are
hear
they
that?
going to do? Are
No,
they
they're
going to
actually-
have? Are they going to have
having a-
mixed
yeah.
genders?
They're having a mixed gender cast.
Good on them.
It's pretty cool, eh?
I'm pretty sure that'd be the first time. Good on
Yeah, it
them.
is. It is. It is the first time.
Yeah, she looks good in that dress too.
She looks good in anything.
Shout out to her. I think she listens. Okay, we're going to jump into our next one. Fan favorite. Actually, I'm not too sure what we're up to. I think.
I'm pretty sure it's the GBC, my friend.
Okay, GBC it is. So GBC, as everyone who listens, they know that it's goats by choice. And this week we've done sport. So this week we have 8 questions,
Yeah.
all sport related, but it's a lot of different things. So the first one, goat by choice, winner, greatest winner of all time, boys. Who's got KP? I'll start with you.
I went Usain Bolt.
Yep.
Just, I know there's. Actually, I'm just going to back him. The way he won
Back yourself.
that race, yeah, and he was taking the piss the last 3 meters.
Yeah.
I think that the
Big
way he
call.
did it-
Big
I
call.
wasn't taking the piss, but
No.
like-
What I mean by him is a big
Yeah.
call, bro. In a 100-meter sprint, how fast they're going to
You-
take the
you
piss
can't
the
be
last
taking-
last 3 meters.
you can't be doing that.
Anything could have happened.
You can when you're the greatest winner of all.
Yeah,
Huh?
Connor, you paying attention or not? You off us again.
I'm off yours.
Who's your greatest winner?
My greatest winner, Tom
Can
Brady.
you see? Can you
Tom
just?
Brady.
Can you see where that's annoying?
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, so
I'm trying
for
to
people that
answer
are
my
listening,
questions.
Connor was just on his phone, and as we all know, this is Croaks' podcast. So when Connor was on his phone, Croaks got angry, and I support Croaks in this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's 2 against 1. Unlucky. Oos. So who was your greatest winner? Tom Brady.
Yeah, and then Roger Federer is pretty good too.
Always does this.
Yeah, I know. Just pick one.
Goat by choice.
You got to back your one. You got to back your guy.
Yeah.
Back your
You
one.
can only pick one.
Tom Brady.
Okay. Who you
I've
got?
gone the UFC fighter Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah.
29-0. Never lost. Never lost.
Actually, I take.
Brady got beat.
You know. Okay. Yeah.
I got to go Floyd. I didn't even
I
think of
love
that.
50-0.
Yeah.
51-0.
51-0.
Fighting soon
Logan Paul.
against Logan
Yeah,
Paul.
but that doesn't count.
Stupid.
That doesn't count on his record
Yeah,
because
'cause
it's an
it's an
exhibition. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Next one, boys, is we tried this one before, but the boys got the question a bit
Yeah.
mixed up. It's the greatest athlete.
Physical peak performance.
I've
Just
gone
your-
MJ. I've stuck
Yeah.
with him. Kalen?
I went Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know how's that.
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
Who's that?
He's the
Do you
greatest.
actually not know
Oh,
who he is?
Giannis, the basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah, I know. I know who he is.
Just
He's like a
as
new
an-
up and comer, eh?
well, he's
He was the MVP.
yeah.
Yeah.
He is kind of like
He's still perfectly new, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think he's physically gifted.
Connor?
LeBron.
Yeah.
Couldn't
So
go
3
past
basketball players.
Yeah,
Just a kid from Akron.
I don't understand how they're so tall and yet they can move
They're so fast,
so
bro.
well. Think about that.
I think
Genetics.
LeBron's like 110 kgs. And
What?
and he moves, bro.
You know what I mean?
Giannis would be that big too.
What?
Physically gifted.
Well, think about it.
Peak
Giannis
physical
is like
performance.
6'11", 7 foot.
I couldn't even imagine standing next to him. I
You-
really
you
couldn't.
look-
Looking up at him.
Yeah,
Sore neck.
Well, think about it in our team, right? The Safs are big boys,
Yeah.
but they're like 6'5".
Yeah.
That's like Steph Curry's height.
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, Steph's ain't that big. All right, boys. With the Olympics coming up, we thought we'd ask a couple of Olympic questions. So, what is the greatest Olympic event? KP?
You know that the really long marathon? Is it like 42K?
Yeah, that's what a marathon is. Yeah, 42K. I wasn't taking the piss. I was just telling you.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I would say that. I was having what you're going to say.
Do you really reckon that's the greatest?
Well, I don't know. Spectacle. Think about like.
You think that's the greatest spectacle?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I think physically and as from a performance view, a marathon would be the hardest.
Okay. Connor?
I couldn't go past the 100-meter sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've gone the 4x100 meter relay.
It's a not.
Yeah.
It's a nice event. That's
Thanks.
a really nice event.
Thanks, man.
I liked what you shared on your story the other day. It was the race between USA and Jamaica.
Did I put that on my story?
I thought you did, or maybe you sent
No,
it
I
to
think
me.
I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either
I
way,
love watching that. It's it's incredible.
But
The
I
piece
just,
of commentary on that too is unbelievable.
purely, I just think the 100-meter sprint is like probably the most watched.
Watched.
But actually, you know what's underrated? Swimming. I actually enjoy watching that too.
So do I. So do I. There's another bit of commentary from the 2000 Olympics, and one of our Aussie girls won, and Rabs was calling,
Really?
and the commentary is off its head.
Was he good?
Yeah, it's so good. I'll end up getting it up later. Okay, our greatest Olympian.
You go first.
I've gone Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
28 medals. Who'd
Me
you go?
too.
Was it 28 golds?
I think it was
23.
28 golds.
Yeah.
He's a freak, bro.
Bro, he's off his head, man. He was that good. He could not be stopped. Okay, here's a little weird one I threw in the mix. Greatest sport without balls. Connor?
Boxing.
Yeah. You
Pure.
need
Pure.
big balls. UFC.
Class.
I went the UFC as well.
Yeah.
But there was plenty out there. There was like motocross, stuff like that.
Snowboarding and that. those
Snowboarding,
events.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like running. Running, you don't need.
Sprinting.
Do
Sprinting.
you guys like the Winter Olympics?
Love the Winter Olympics.
Love watching them snowboard and ski and that.
I love that event where they go down the massive snow hill and they fly up and the skis are right next
Yeah,
to
they
their
do
ears. That's pretty impressive. Here's another one, boys. The greatest non-contact sport. I've
Gaming.
gone golf.
Oh,
Did you go gaming?
yeah.
I didn't know
Probably
that was a
the biggest.
sport.
It's
It
a
is.
sport. Yeah. Like
Esports.
esports is a sport, bro. People, 16-year-olds are making millions of. Technically, you not doing too
Connor?
much.
Tennis.
Oh, good one.
Mm.
It's so nice to watch.
I would have had cricket in there.
I don't like cricket.
I don't mind it, but I just feel like
I don't have Australian
you-
sportsmen. Sorry.
Boys aren't. Why? Can I ask why?
because he wanted to put himself, but he wanted to be humble.
No, that's not
Can
true.
I ask why?
That's not true.
Like
'Cause-
when you see a question and you just don't answer it, do you just not care?
No, I do care, but I don't want to say something if I don't fully know. You know what I mean? Like I don't fully know the greatest Australian, and I don't really have an opinion because I never really grew up watching Australian or any sport. You know what I mean?
You could have said anyone, and I would have been happy.
Yeah.
Connor?
I did have Cameron Smith.
Ooh. I went Ricky Ponting.
He was good.
I was thinking either him or Shane Warne. I know he's aren't big cricket
How do you
fans.
look past Donald Bradman though?
Well, because I never really watched him.
Okay.
So I'm only going off the legend.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, I see. Because someone asked
What's
me
the
before.
comparison between them? Like, as in,
As in
has
Bradman.
one more? Has the other done?
I just think, well, Ricky's played the most tests for Australia. Him and Steve Waugh tied for 168 tests for Australia. 168 tests. A test goes for 5 days. Do the maths.
It's like over 500 days.
So many, over 800 actually.
Well, I just did the 5 and the 1.
I know, I seen what you did. And like just in terms of being a batsman, he was our captain for most of it. So there's this old saying that like the Australian cricket team captain is second to the PM as highest jobs in Australia. And it's just, I don't know. I was a massive cricket supporter. Here's the next one. Greatest sports rivalry.
Yeah. This,
KP, did you get one or you
yeah.
just brush
I
it?
went. So a few years ago, I don't know when it was. Golden State versus Cleveland in the NBA.
I think it might have been 2015.
When both
Was that in the
were-
finals?
Yeah. I feel like whenever. Yeah, that was the only one I could really think of for
Connor?
me.
State of origin.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Queensland versus New South Wales.
I
For
did.
me.
I did, yeah.
You didn't want to put that?
Or on a world scale, like everyone would have known about. I don't even watch basketball. I still knew about Cleveland and Golden State.
I think some of those soccer rivalries would be.
Like Barcelona and stuff like that?
Yeah,
they
Barcelona,
would
Real
be-
Madrid.
Man City
Man City, Man United,
v Chelsea.
Is there a-
Chelsea, Arsenal. Like that's the
NFL?
Battle of
Do
London.
we not know? Do you know?
Yeah.
NFL rivalry? Who's
you
the
got
two?
Dallas versus everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone hates Dallas.
What about the Yankees versus the Red Sox? I didn't even think of that. It's not NFL, sorry, but it's
Yeah,
baseball.
who's yours? So who did you go?
Oh, well, I went Federer versus Djokovic.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Two of the greatest tennis players ever. They've had 50 matches, 27, 23. Sorry, boys, I just wanted to show you.
What
this
about
bit of commentary.
Nadal and Federer though?
Yeah, I think they've had more. But Nadal's not better than Djokovic. Rafa?
No.
Federer's better than Nadal. This is
Yeah.
that bit of commentary I wanted to show you. Just listen to this.
Turn it up any time.
There's the line again. It's wearing her down. O'Neill in front of it. The line is getting her. O'Neill's in front of it. The line coming at her. Hang on, Susie. Hang on, Susie. 5 to go.
Rabs.
They're gonna do it, are you?
Get there! Get there! The line is coming!
Oh, Rabs.
Bro,
Holy hell.
It's the best bit of commentary.
Holy
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Oh, sweat. Yes! Yes! Okay, while we're on a hot streak, let's go into the NRL. Let's
Yes.
go. Go, KP, kick us off.
No, mine's a bit lower.
Well, I brought fire.
You go then. You go first.
No, I'm going last. Going last.
Why are you going last?
Because I got heat.
You got heat.
I got shit to get off my chest.
Do you want to go? Do you want me to go? You go.
Oh, where do I start? You two boys.
Best mates.
Two of me best mates.
Really good mates.
Croaks.
Correct.
God, when he made you.
Oh.
It's funny, man. It's funny when God made you. Right, everything you use, he made in proportion, right? You know so much.
Big head.
Pop culture. That's why he gave you a massive head. Correct. You're an incredible communicator. You're a great listener.
Best.
That's why he gave you big ears. Now you play rugby league. Front row. That's why he gave you a big frame.
You're a fucking...
And Croaks, geez, you're a good person. Lovable. That's why he gave you a big heart.
Thanks, mate.
But why did he give you a big dick when you don't use it?
Don't. We're cutting that out.
Why did he give you that?
That's getting bleeped. Go at him. Go at him.
What's the difference between Croaks and Steve Carroll?
What?
Steve actually pretended to be a 30-year-old virgin. Now, I took it easy on Kaylin this week, Croaks.
Why?
Kaylin's normally, I would say he's like the light of my life. He makes me happy. He comes in. He fills a room with joy, right? But geez, he's been down this last week. He even bought himself a body pillow. I guess that's what happens when you're not good enough and your missus dumps you.
What? Oh.
Wow.
That's it. I love you, bro. I love you. I love you.
KB, you go. Get him back. Get him back.
Nah, I'm going to put this on another level. Correct.
Was that too mean? Was that too mean?
Bro, that is
That's
sweet.
sweet.
That's
Were
sweet.
they all good?
Yeah, fine.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Go, KP. Go, KP. Hurry up.
I'm rattled.
Bro, cat's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag.
Oh.
Go.
I'm not going to be like one. I'm actually going to be nice here.
Yeah, go.
Croaks. No, Croaks. You're caring, thoughtful. You are. You're understanding, compassionate, friendly. You're like every girl's gay best friend. That's why you'll never get a girlfriend.
That's good. That's really good.
That's all I had for you, my friend. Sorry. It was like a backhanded compliment. I was just going to say, Connor, you're a good kid. You got a good rig. Good set of shoulders on you. You need it to carry that big head of yours. That big ego. I'm actually frigging off you.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. When I was doing this the other day, I was thinking about it for Connor, and it's really hard to find a flaw in Connor. I just couldn't find one. Sort of like trying to find my face on this podcast logo.
And the money.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the following page on 257. KP is so self-centered that the only person he likes more than him is his reflection.
That's not true. And my ex.
Okay, the other. Okay. The other day, KP referred to me as the apprentice of the show, and that must be because I do all the work, get all credit, and get paid nothing. Because that one got a bit heated. There was a couple personals, there was a couple relevant jokes that probably shouldn't have been said. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to give each other a compliment.
Yes.
I'll start. I'll give you both a compliment. You boys improve me every single day. Let's go.
That's the fact that you put.
Oh wow!
It's nice, man.
Making
Yeah,
us
feel free
better.
to throw one back. I'm all ears, as it's been stated.
I'm always.
Great listener, Croaks.
Yeah, you are.
Croaks, your work ethic is second to none. You go and you're on the tools all day. You go to training, and you still manage to go in and put a good performance in on the weekend in footy and on this podcast. You kill this podcast every week. And Kalen, like I said before, you know how to influence my mood. You know how to make me happy.
Thank you.
And I love you.
I'll make you happy.
I'm glad you can make me happy.
Anyway, Croaks, you're someone that doesn't ask for a lot but deserves a lot. And I think that mindset's going to put you in good stead in the future.
Thank you, bro.
And I love you.
I love you too.
Kind of hate you. No. Kind of. I'll say it to everyone. I love his drive. Very motivated person. Very knows what he wants in life. And yeah, I love him.
Is it okay what I said before?
No, I'd actually hate you. Hey. No, I love you.
We're good. We're good. Oh, that was good fun. Okay, we're going to move on to, as we always do, our little music segment. So we've got the top three. And because I went home on the weekend, visited the countryside. Sorry, excuse me.
Got in touch.
Visited the countryside.
Remember
I
where
thought,
you're
how
from.
about we do our top three country songs?
Love it.
I want to go. Can you go first, please, my friend? Or you can't? Do you want me to go first? I can
I'll go first. I'll go first. Okay. At number 3, I had an old one. It's called Cocaine Blues. It's by Johnny Cash.
Wow.
I think this could be it. I was dressed in black. They put me on a train and they sent me back. Okay, that's
Johnny
why,
Cash.
That's why I always usually wear dark clothes and black.
You know,
Just don't lie.
do you actually know this?
Swear to God.
Do you actually know this?
And because I'm a big sweater.
G-Eazy actually based his style off Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Really?
So do
Yeah.
I. So do I. Yeah. Have you seen the Johnny Cash movie?
No.
Is that a Walk the Line or?
It's called Walk the Line, yeah.
I think
He's always got like this mad black like suit on.
cowboy boots, eh?
And they always go, Johnny, you look like you're going to a funeral. And he like lights up a cigarette and he goes, maybe I am. It's just a cool scene. That's why I like wearing black. At number 2, I had Remember When by Alan Jackson.
Remember when
Yeah, I know.
the sound of little feet.
Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks.
Don't do us like that,
Nah.
man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Touchy.
And at number 1, I had Drive by Alan Jackson.
But I was king of the
Yeah, I like this song.
When Daddy let me. KP, you want to go second?
Would love to. First one, drinking classic, Knee Deep.
Wishing I was
Knee deep in the water somewhere.
got the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair.
Is the
Next
tag
one.
going to reach my chair?
Bit more of a upbeat sort of song, Body Like a Back Road.
Semi.
Body like a
Back road.
Driving with my eyes closed, I know every turn at the back of my hand.
Hey.
Driving 60 in a 30.
Hey.
I ain't in no hurry.
Hey.
I don't know the rest of the words. And Hard to Forget. Just
Same bloke.
yeah.
You've got a cold
Hard and
hard truth that got 'em
Connor?
Oh, this reminds me of childhood growing up in Dubbo.
Yeah, it does. It would.
Just a country kid.
Like, they were a good 4 months, that was.
Yeah. Good 4 years.
They're all angry.
I was about to get serious, man. About to get in my country hits.
Get into it, man.
You know, I reckon country is an underappreciated genre of music.
You know an opinion I've always had of country? I think it's very similar to rap.
Why's that?
Hear me out. Hear me out. They talk a lot about drinking, they talk a lot about girls, and they talk a lot about cars. It happens in both songs, right? They talk a lot about getting their heart broke by, like, you know, the girl, and then same thing rappers do. They talk about getting girls. Country blokes always talk about drinking beer and drinking whiskey and drinking bourbon and rappers always talk about drinking Henny and stuff like that. They talk about their trucks and their bikes and stuff. Rappers always talk about their souped up cars and that. I've always just found a similarity in there. I don't know. Do you agree or do you not?
I do now that you say that. Yeah.
There you go. A little bit of food for thought.
Actually, my third place song is by Kane Brown, Heaven.
Oh.
I don't know how heaven
Could be better than this.
He I think he's really cool. If you look at him, he actually looks like
A rapper.
He doesn't wear like country clothes or anything. Wears a snapback, all that sort of stuff. But beautiful voice.
Beautiful.
Second place, Tennessee Whiskey, Chris Stapleton.
Oh.
Yes.
It's Tennessee Whiskey.
Deep.
It's nice.
Depth.
That's such a nice song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when you're on the drink with your mates.
Yes.
It is. And I think my favourite country singer, Luke Combs, Beautiful Crazy.
Yeah, it had to be in there.
Crazy,
Oh.
she can't help but
I hope that sounds good in people's.
Bro, that was good.
the way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances and wears her heart on her sleeve.
Mate, that is good. I'm going to be honest there.
Oh,
keep going.
Keep going.
oh,
keep going.
she's crazy.
Okay, stop
Keep
there.
going. Keep going.
Stop. But it's crazy, beautiful to me. I fucked it.
No, that's all right. That's all right. It sounded good.
Back
It
yourself.
actually sounded good
Back
in my
yourself.
ears.
Back yourself.
I don't know how
I
it
hope
was
everyone
sound.
else liked that. Let us know what you think.
I actually rated it, man.
Out of 10, comment on
Me now or comment on the
No,
page?
people that are listening. So
Well, I'm going to comment anyway. I'm going to go, mate, that was a 6.8.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good, bro.
yeah.
If Luke Combs is a 10, 6.5.
I think
Six.
I think we all had some beautiful songs there.
We did.
We did.
We're almost done, boys. We're just going to finish with a tiny bit of audience advice. What's up?
Yeah.
Take my time, my friend.
Yeah, we're going to finish with a little bit of audience advice. Who wants to start? Okay, I will.
Oh.
I just got enjoy the little things.
Yeah.
Enjoy them.
Yeah.
Went home on the weekend. You want to know one of the big things I was looking forward to? Sit in front of the indoor fire.
I thought you were going to say having tea with my parents. Do you have tea or coffee?
I drink so much tea.
Tea
It's
with
not
it.
funny.
I thought
My
so.
old man's always flicking on the kettle. He goes, cuppa, boom.
Boom.
Cuppa, boom.
Boom. Boom.
Mate,
Boom.
in
Boom.
summer,
Cuppa. Boom. Cuppa. Boom. 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 Cuppa. Boom. Cuppa. Boom. Go back to the farm with Sorry.
exactly. Mate, in summer, we would do a job in like 35 degrees, be sweating our rings off. We'd walk outside, boom, cuppa.
Boom.
Boom.
Hey, always drinking tea. But the indoor fire, it's just, game changer.
Love that.
Beautiful.
Love that.
So enjoy the little things.
Yep.
I like, along with that, Croaks, you know how they say smell the roses? I'm going to say smell the garden.
Oh, smell it all.
Take it all in.
Don't worry
You
about
gotta take the good with the
stuff.
bad. Take the good with the bad. Sometimes the bad ain't really that bad.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's nice.
I've never heard anyone say it like that.
Thank
Smell
you.
the whole garden.
Smell the whole garden.
Even the
Beautiful.
manure.
Because you know what the manure does? You know what the
Yeah.
manure does, Croaks?
Makes the roses smell better.
Oh, it does.
Thanks. We finish each other's
Sentences. Sandwiches.
That was so gay.
Go, KP, what do you got?
Life is like the sea.
Yep.
Yep. I don't really know. Hold on.
Finish
You had
there.
it. You had it.
Life is like the sea.
Has to do with the current.
Sometimes don't swim against the current.
Sometimes don't swim against the current. Just let it take you, and have faith that it will put you in the right place.
I just got a couple.
That's
Questions
beautiful,
on
isn't
that?
it? Yeah.
Say the current's taking you out to sea.
Yeah.
Deep sea. What are you doing?
I think I've just got to have faith that it's taking me away from maybe negative things in my life. That maybe it's putting me in a place where I can grow. I can find new adventures. I can find new fish, new people.
What if it's
And
Can I just dive in here?
interject?
Okay. Right, it's taking you out to deep sea. That's where bigger fish might be, but maybe you need to be surrounded by bigger fish.
Ooh,
To help you grow.
To help you grow. Get thrown in the deep
A
end.
new challenge.
Get thrown in the deep end. Let the current take you there, my friend. Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
What about sharks?
Yeah, they're everywhere. They are. But you know what?
You got to learn to swim with the
Yeah,
sharks.
you got to learn to swim.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know. I really don't know what we're talking about.
Well, on that, I think we're going to wrap it up, and it's been a good episode. So,
Beautiful.
as always,
Thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. We like reading your comments. We like you guys engaging with us. Go find Croaks' comments on, what's her name? The Bachelor?
Brooke Blurton.
Brooke Burton's Instagram posts. They're on every single one. So just go like, and if not, go tag them in her photos.
Because
So,
we want Croaks to go on The Bachelor.
yeah, we want him to have the best shot at getting his girl.
Finally
So,
to get that girl that he's always desired, you know?
Yes,
Like
yes.
that illustrious girlfriend, the
Yes.
elusive girlfriend.
that he wants
Has
and has
failed
never
to-
had.
has failed to get.
He's never had one. So we just want to help.
thanks, boys.
Thanks, guys.